everybody, welcome back to my MCE2 series, and today I want to move, or find a place to move and start building. It's going to be intense, it's going to be spooky, but let's get into it. Now this was our little starter base and we've gone on quite well with it. It's nice, it does the job, but it's not my sort of build. It was quickly built in a time of need and distress. And now what I want to do is find a nice little place to maybe start again. And I would say this island's perfect, but once again, it is quite small. So it might be worth venturing off in a boat in this direction to see if we can find any other islands, which would be nice to live on. Now, are there any special ships in this? I don't think so. What is that? Hornwood boat. Are there any ships? There are ships, but I don't know how to do it. We could get on with immersive aircraft. That wouldn't be a bad shout. Hello, immersive aircraft. What are you telling me to do? Brush sheets. Oh, this doesn't look too hard. That's quite simple. And we could create one of these. Right, let's get ourselves one of these. Or even a quadcopter would be easy. But let's get ourselves one of these. Get ourselves going. Right, we need our andesite. I don't know why I'm pulling it out of my inventory. Let's make ourselves some of these. Get ourselves some of these. There we go. Wood. Just going to make myself a bulk amount. And andesite casing. Put that in there because we're not going to need it again. Right, let's craft ourselves 2 hulls. And we need a seat, which is wool. Which we don't have any wool. That's a lie, we do have wool and a slab. There we go. Seat. We need some sails, which are not too hard to make, but we do not have enough for 2, I don't think. Why is it so difficult? Ah, we're out of andesite alloy already. So we need to get our drill on this. This is serious drillage stuff right now. What am I missing now? Wool? Really? No? It just lied. Right, let's make ourselves a large sail. We need a propeller, which we can make. No, we cannot. Let's quickly go flatten some more iron. Oh, never mind. We have 69 sheets ready to go. Perfect. No need to wait around. A propeller, and then we need a large propeller. And now we just need a compass, which is easy. And then the compass will make us the spooky compass. Right, let's chuck everything in there. There we go. A vehicular way of travel. Oh, look how awesome this is. I feel like Da Vinci. I don't even think it was Da Vinci who invented this type of thing. I don't think it is. It's also very slow. Oh, okay, we've got upgrade slots. Right, how do we descend? How do we descend? How do we land? Right, hold on. Oh, okay, it's just literally that. And then how do we get out? How do we exit? Press R to dismount. Well, R isn't my dismount button. We're stuck. Right, dismount's gonna be tab. Perfect. All sorted. Right, let's leave that there. What upgrades can we make? A Bombay. That sounds fun. A cannon. A reinforced hull. Takeoff speed. And we want engine power. Yeah. Okay, I don't think we're going to get a block of netherite anytime soon, but a fluid tank made out of copper sounds perfect. Right, let's press ourselves some copper very quickly. It also takes steel plates. Now, I don't think we have steel. I've not once used steel in this mod pack. But we do have steel. So, I don't know if it's the same steel. Ender IO. Maybe we could see if we could crush it. There's no harm in that. Actually, no, it's dark steel. It won't allow us to do that. How do you make steel ingot? Molten steel? Okay, if you melt chainmail. Oh, we don't have any chainmail, so that's out of the picture. Let's also make the golden propeller, because that's quite useful to get us going. It's going to take a lot of brass. Right, you there. Chuck the brass on there. Oh, we're actually completing quests. We do need to take a look at that, because we've done a lot of quests, but not a lot of other things. Now we need a barrel. Quickly make one of those. Fluid tank. Now, I don't know how we're going to get steel. Okay, we get steel if we melt. Okay, I'm really confused. Let's chuck our raw iron in there and see what it gives us. Because if it gives us steel, then we can make some steel ingots. And then Bob's your uncle block of goods. Can I just make a whole block of thingy, please? Molten brass block. Is there enough in here? Just saves us a lot of time. Perfect. A whole block and I'm starving. Right, where are our walruses? I felt like our FOV was really far in, so I've zoomed it out a bit. I felt really sick. Just felt really weird on my screen. Right, perfect. Block of brass. I hear a villager. Hello? Okay, well, I don't have time to worry about that. Let's check our iron and see if we get any wood soul. What died in here? Okay, something's teleporting around. Hello? Why do I hear a villager? There's a rat. Maybe a rat fell in. That would make sense. Did we get steel? No, we got molten iron. Am I crazy? I'm hearing a villager. Maybe what is going on? He's near here. I don't like this. Right, let's make another block of brass because we can. There we go. Look, we're getting the brass age. There he is. See, I thought I heard something. Hello, Plague Man. You sell anything useful to me? Golden rat skull. No, it's nothing useful. I'm not interested in your services right now anyway. I've got other fish to fry, such as picking up my random quests. Mining. Yes, we got coal. Mailbox. Combat. We got a crossbow at some point. This is mine colonies, which we do want to get into at some point, but we just do not have the time currently. And crate mod. We've done a ton of this. Let's quickly skip that. Oh, brass age. Give us coins. You can make a gun at some point. I'm quite scared. The fact we can make a gun, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. And in our collection, we got the belt and the eye. Wow, we really haven't looked at this for a while. And the hunter belt and the icebreaker boots. Is that everything? That is everything. Right, we got quest loot and more quest loot. A music disc, a centipede, running shoes, soul jar, soul stone, warped muscle, soul stone, and a warning trapdoor. That's quite interesting, actually. That's really random. What does the centipede do? And do I have running shoes already? I don't have running shoes already. Oh, they make us a lot faster, but then we don't have our flippers. Oh, I forgot we had a ton of stuff in our backpack. Does that include steel? No, I didn't think so. Okay, well, we're not going to be able to make a steel boiler because I have no idea how to get steel and my brain can't wrap my own head around it. For some reason. Brain is not braining. It's a no-brainer. I'm sure we'll find steel at some point. There's no way steel doesn't exist. I probably just haven't mined it yet. But that's fine. We can make the other thing we're going to make, which is the brass zoomy flingy filling. In there. There we go. Oh, we need to flatten our brass. I forgot about that. Oh, silly Minecraft game making me do silly Minecraft things. We can make ourselves some sturdy pipes too. There we go. Chuck that in there. Sturdy pipes. Let's make 3 of you to get 1 of you. And then brass propeller. Perfect. Right. Let's see how this takes off with these upgrades. That is not an upgrade. Here we go. Okay, that is a lot faster. Perfect. Cool. Right. The only thing left to do is land and figure out what I actually set to get out. That's what I set. And probably chuck everything out of our inventory we don't need. And then reorganized for the move. I'll keep the flippers on us because they're really useful. Right, what we need to bring with us, probably a ton of wood. Might as well bring that all. Cool blocks like this. And some chests for now. I can't imagine we'll need much else other than maybe a bed. We'll take the silly brown bed with us. And the other things will have to be moved at a time. Sometime else. Right. Let's go over this ocean and see if we can find ourselves a nice island. Let's go! Adios, Blue House, until another time. Probably later on, I come and collect things like Mr. Cow over there. I want to bring him with us. Oh, this is really trippy to fly. Right, okay. Forwards! There's a portal in the sky. Over there. It's a bit bizarre. It is a full-on portal. That's really odd. There's more occultism stuff down there because the trees are underwater. How kooky crazy. Giant monument there. The wind has picked up over the water. Being dragged. Hey, there's more hippocampi. Very nice. A sea serpent I see in the distance. If this is staying as flat as it is over here, this could be the perfect place. I imagine a little cove here with buildings. It's actually very nice. Just trying to see what's on the other side of it. Doesn't seem to be anything actually. It's really nice. Nothing too spooky. Going into third person, so I'm actually getting very seasick from the plane. It's probably plane sick. This is a really nice little grove area. Okay, let's keep on heading over here and see what's on the other side, because I'm really liking the idea of this area. It's not too far, so it's not a pain. There's a Cyclops, but that's not a problem. This could be the perfect area. Right, the other side is just tundra. So, I think what I'm going to do is head over here and land and set up some chests. Should have brought the mining drill with me. I need to get some andesite for what I want to do. And before we land, is chipped in here. Perfect, it is. Right, Let's place down a bed and just some starter bits. And there's some bits I need to bring over because I want to make some chip tables and stuff to get building. But I agree, this is the perfect area for this. Probably going to set up shop over here, away from the sea serpent and the big guy. And here, look, we also get animals, so that's a plus. We have landed. Hello, people. How's it going? I hope it's going well. Righto, we have landed. Let's get a bed down, sleep in the bed. Chesterinos. We'll use these as building mats. Good old building materials. Stones, woods, and other rubbish. Right, hello? You seem to have stolen my flying mobile. And I don't want to hurt you because for once we have a source of food on the island. I guess it's not really an island. Ooh, cool village nearby. That's cool. Oh, and we got this cool sandy stuff over here. Perfection. Lots of building opportunities. Right, I need my contraption. Probably a lever. And probably also a wrench. Chuck that in there. So we have it. Now I'm going to make some benches over here. Mason's table. Right, crafting table. Do we have any clay on us? We do. Right, we need to smelt some of that. Does this all have iron in? No, it has some stone. Perfect. We actually might need that. Mason's table is what I need first. Why does the brick look so strange? Why is the brick being minimized? I don't even know. Right. Mason table. I want a woodworking one. A carpenter's. Crafting table. Axe. There we go. Tinkering table I don't need right now. Do you reckon a glass blower is worth it? I don't think so. I think this is all we need right now. Right. Torches we need to bring over. Coal, bring over. Stone, bring over. Oh no, that's infested stone bricks. I have no idea how I got infested stone bricks. Right, that's all I need. Chuck that in here. Very small step. Let's grab our furnaces, because you never know, and our very bright pink crafting table. Let's head back. There's a funny man after us, and the sheep's got back in my drone. Do you mind? I'm trying to find a new place to live. I don't know who you are, Maverick, but you're no longer with us, so... Oh, I got an achievement for sleeping. A dream catcher. A random effect when we wake up. That's actually quite useful. Where do you fit? Left pocket, right pocket. Oh, my tool scraps have gone bad, so we don't need them anymore. Cool, right. Let's get that down. Get that down. Get down to business. Busyness. Busyness. Right, let's take our stone, our tuff, and our cobblestone. Let's turn half of this tuff into... half of it, half of the cobblestone, and a stack of the stone into something more cool. Should we do... The bricks are really nice. Probably those bricks. Cobblestone. Some of you into that. Stone already done. What about tuff? I don't want it looking the same as the cobblestone. Eroded tuff just looks like stone straight up. Probably stacked, I think. Because rounded looks exactly the same as that. So I'll probably do... screw it, we'll do rough tuff. It's got a little funny name to it. Rough and tough. Right, chuck you away. Torch down the area. White puffball. What is white puffball? No, I'm not even going to question. I'm just too confused. Right, I'm just going to do a basic outline with this. Nothing special. Right, and now the outline's done, we can literally just go through basically destroying it and then adding texture because I need to add a bit more layerage to this. Right, there we go. I'm enjoying this pattern quite a bit. It's got a nice bit of diversity to it. So I'm going to hopefully have enough resources to go around and do all of it. And it gives us a nice base layer for our humble abode. So I built this little bit up. Very nice. Super nice. Super texture. And I set my drill off just to mine some stone. And then it discovered that we have a giant hole in our land. And it is insanely cool. And I hope it's got enough to go over this because I'd love to make like a branching thing out of this. Because it is incredibly pretty. But it is incredibly pretty. I'd love to build definitely something over here. But also a lot of space to get resources. And with our awesome vein mining pickaxe, it shouldn't be too hard. Right, hopefully it is making its way over to the other side. I need andesite really, and I'm hoping that it's going to find some very soon. But the drill can go. The drill has its own mind. It's doing its own thing. Goodbye drill, you do you. Goodbye funny flower. It's insane how big this is. Just literally, I swear every time we build a house and there's some giant cave next to it. Not even a stairway down. And it's gone into the render distance void. Right, let's get ourselves some flooring down. We don't want that. What floor should we go for in here? Maybe something, I don't know. There's so much choice. We could do slanted. Might go for shifted. Shifted seems nice. I don't think this is going to be a lot, but might as well get somewhere. Actually, before we do that, we probably want to put torches down there. Can't imagine having it untorched is a smart idea. Right, let's put flooring in. I was correct. Very correct. This was not enough. Give me more shifted, please. That sea serpent has stayed stationary over there. I don't think he's alive. He's not with us. He's not on this planet. It's a good thing I brought all the wood here because this is going to take a hell of a ton. So I also want to make the rest out of oak wood too. Right, let's just turn all of that. No! Oh, you're kidding me. I can't even turn it back into anything. Right, now we have a plethora of sticks. I never have to make sticks again. Shifted, shifted, shifted. Right, there we go. Perfect. We've got somewhat of a normal looking thing. Let's turn this back into planks so we can figure out what we want to do next. Let's take this. What can we do with you? Nailed planks. Overgrown is really nice. I'm probably not even actually going to use this. Let's keep a stack just in case. You never know. What do we want to build out of? Thin oak planks look good. Right, let's get a few thins. Okay, that was all of them. Didn't mean to make all of them thin. Right, and then we need vertical. Vertical, vertical, vertical. Vertical. Right, cool. Let's work with these two. Actually, is there a third one that we can use? Thin, hewn. Hewn looks quite nice. Let's use some hewn as well. Right, that's all I'm going to work with for now. And probably a singular stack of oak shavings because it's going to be very difficult to wiggle them in. Right, we just need our axe for this. Let's get a stack of those, stack of those, stack of those. And vertical. Cool. Right, let's try build some nice looking walls. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It looks kind of a little cooked, but you gotta trust the process here. It's gonna be good. I need to go grab some iron from our mining drill, so let's quickly check on where that has pondered off to. We can bat mode. There we go. Super fast bat mode through the cave, through the awesomeness, through the swaggaliciousness. How far have you got? Not too far. Hello? How's it going? Have you managed to get any andesite for me, perchance? It doesn't seem like it. Have you actually gotten any iron at all? 10 iron. That's a concern. I feel like I should be concerned at your performance here. Oh, we got some jade. I don't know what jade does, but that's new. It doesn't seem we've got any andesite. Okay, sure. You do you, drill. You do you. Alright, that's doing its thing. Let's head back and smelt our iron, make some shears, and I need to get ourselves some leaves. Also need to get us some birch, because the only way it's going to look a little bit better is with my birch wood. It would have been better with sandstone, but we don't seem to have much of a sandstone deposit yet. Smelt me! Smelt! Smelt as fast as you can. I need iron. Mr. Sheep, I need iron. Your friends and family have dispersed because they saw I'm moving in. They're like, no, they don't want anything to do with that. So basically it's going to have leaves coming out, and then I'm going to terraform this, and there's going to be a path all the way down. It's going to take a minute, but it'll sure do something astronomical and much better than our big blue house. Perfect. Shears. This birch tree is the perfect candidate. Can I take the little leaves? I can. Birch leaf pile. That's pretty cool. I'm going to take all of this because I like it. Also, while I'm here, I have some resource packs I want to install before I place these leaves. So let me quickly install them. You'll be like, wow, resource packs. There we go. Not much of a difference, you're probably thinking. But when I place leaves, they're bushier now. And also, find some grass. Grass looks cooler, I can assure you. But okay, maybe grass doesn't look cooler. Maybe I forgot to add it. There we go. Bushy grass. Look how pretty it looks. Much better than what it did. By a few resource packs, we've actually made our game look a lot cuter. A lot more vibier, if I say so myself. Why can I suddenly walk up grass? Oh, it's my running shoes. Perfect. What about those? I'm trying to access the cows. I'm hungry. I have the hungers. Cows? I hear you. Oh, this is dark oak. Nice. Okay, well, I heard the cows. Oh, I found them. Never mind.
I've located the cows. They are just running away from me. I don't blame them. This is what happens if they don't run away from me. You did a good job hiding, just not a good enough job. There we go. Right. Our game is now bushy. Bushy game. Bushy game. Bushy games. Okay, I just saw the Cyclops. I just saw the Cyclops for a second and now he's gone. Right, leaves. That's what we're doing. Leaves. Leaving around. I'm gonna place some leaves from our little bits here. Trust me, it will look good. It will look fancy. Fancy pantsy schmancy. Right, we just gotta finish this off. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna be a lot of jump cuts. But we will get there. Also, birchwood. Forgot to get it. It's gonna take a while to have a nice house. Very long time. Very long time. Right, I think I built all I can build today. My brain is basically exploding on this. It's taken me about 2 hours to even figure out what I actually want to do and then get the resources and crap. I need to build the roof out of something much darker, so I'm thinking possibly blackstone, or actually cobbled deep slate might not be a bad shout, especially because we could put texture in the well, not in there apparently. So if yeah, I'm gonna use cobbled deep slate, I think. At least we could put some sort of texture into it. And possibly next episode everything might be moved over. Depends how I feel, how much I want to do off camera. So I always feel a bit hasty about recording things off camera because it's just kind of spooky. I like to do it all at once in one zone, but it's just gonna be more effort for you to watch and more effort for me to sit and edit. I do like the leaves. I feel like they are a bit too much though. I don't know how else to figure that out just yet. I'm sure we will find something else at some point. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's episode. We're actually making a start on a nice little base here. I hope it wasn't too dreadful to watch. And maybe, just maybe, things will be moved over in the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye!